What's up, guys? You already know what it is. It's Terrell with HBK Kennels. Back with y'all another video. I'm actually driving. Got to go pick up some things for the dog show today. We have a BRC dog show today at the Indianapolis Fairgrounds. So we're getting ready for that. It's a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday show. So we're getting ready for that. I'm excited. Bring some of the bulls out, put them on the stacking table, let them see how they match up with the other dogs in the city. Of course, we're going to have guys from out of town coming to our shows as well. So yeah, we're pretty excited about that. Today I am putting the puppies on the market. So I have 4 girls from my last litter that I'm actually putting out on the market as of today. If you've been locked in, if you've been watching my videos, I do have 4 girls out of that Cocoa litter, my last litter, Wasabi Blood. So they're going to be nice. Actually, I honestly think they're better than the first litter that I had. And we kind of had the internet in the uproar from the first litter because they were such amazing pups and they were going for the low. So everybody has been hitting me up. Shout out to, I don't know where to start. Shout out to Tim for subscribing. He's in Alabama. Shout out to Josh. He's in Tennessee for subscribing. I appreciate y'all for locking in. Showing us love on our page, subscribing, clicking the like button, making comments. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all helping us grow our kennel and our business. I appreciate you so much. You just don't know how much we appreciate it. Those little small things go a long way with the HBK Kennels. And when people don't think we're watching, right? So when I have people hit me up wanting for pups, I'm like, hey, are you subscribed? Have you liked any? I give discounts to people that do that. You know what I mean? Because in order to build a brand, you have to put your brand out there, and people have to gravitate to it, right? So you can't just take from the bully world and expect the person is going to come back and spin with you. Now, granted, I get it. We have pups, and the pups are amazing, and you got cost of living and dog food, the upkeep of the dogs. I get all of that, right? But at the same time, I like to give back to my community. I like to give back to my people, especially if you're shopping with me. I'm a firm believer. You have to give back sometimes for people to come back and shop with you, right? So by being my second litter, my first litter, now bring you up to speed if you've not been watching. I've been in the bully world for a while. I've been in the dog game for a while. I started with American Staffordshire Terriers. I started breeding those. I bred those for 9 years until some of the things have changed. So now we're breeding the bullies, right? And my first litter was with Hazel and Tommy, which is a Wasabi direct son. Also, Hazel was a John Gotti Louis V direct daughter. So we started with that. The first litter went successful. We did have 3 pups that had cleft palate, so we put them down. It is cleft palate. Cleft palate is not genetics. It's more like some of the things that you do with your dog. I did confirm that with the vet. So no worries on that. If you're thinking about buying a pup and worrying about getting cleft palate and having your pups have it, it's not genetic at all. I've double checked with my veterinarian. He told me it's not genetics. So that's a good thing. I honestly think it was the prenatals that I was using. I went with another off-brand prenatal that I should have bought. I should have stuck with what I normally use, That's what I should have did. But every time you go outside with you normally do, that's why sometimes you always, some things don't go right. So I'm just going to stick to my guns, stick to what I know, and then we're just going to move forward with that. So Hazel had 5 puppies. She had 8 total. We put 3 down, so she had 5. We sold 4 of them. Actually, we sold 3 of them. I'm keeping 1, right? So that's 4 total, and I have 1 up for grabs. I do have a gentleman. He's supposed to be coming down from Washington, D.C. tomorrow to the dog show, and he's supposed to be purchasing the dog. So as of right now, he hasn't gave me a deposit, but as a word of mouth, he said he's coming. I took his words for face value. So I'm actually got her here with me. I'm not going to put her, up for sale right now because he says he's coming. He comes, he gets her. He doesn't come, she's back on the market. So I have all the Hazel litters are gone pretty much. I do have a keeper, which I will sell, but I'm not gonna let her go for nothing under $3,500. I'm just sorry, I can't. She was the most beautiful one out of all of them, the most compact, the biggest head, structure complete. You know what I mean? Like dome to bone, she's all there, right? So I can't part with her unless somebody give me 35. You give me 35, I'll part with her. If you don't want to give me 35, I just hold on to her. That's as simple as that. I'm not pressed on making any money. I've made money. I've made enough money of this litter that I'm not pressed on making any more money off the litter. So like I mentioned, if you want to pay 35 and you want her, that's the price. If you don't want to pay 35, hey, it is what it is. Of course we get a lot of negativity, like anything positive you do, there's always going to be the negative, but we don't speak on that. So I will say this: if you got any negative comments, keep them to yourself. We, as HBK Kennels, meaning me and my family and my subscribers and our friends, they don't want to hear that negative stuff. So guaranteed, if you put something negative in the comments, they're going to jump on you. I won't have to say anything to you. The people that subscribe, the people that like the videos, they like the content, they're going to jump on you. So if you are worried about the whole world coming after you, then you need to be talking it up with them, right? We just don't do negativity. We speak positive and positive things into existence. You know what I mean? So if you have something negative to say, feel free to say it to yourself. Just don't put it on my page. We don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? A lot of people won't speak on it, but I'm speaking on it because, hey, this is what I do. This is my livelihood. So if there's anything that you have negative to say, feel free to ask me for my number, and I'll give you my number. If you want to call me and you want to tell me all the negative things that I'm doing or you don't like or you see, feel free to say, hey, what's your number? I need to talk to you about these negative things. I'll entertain it, but I won't entertain it on my page, because one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to put negative content out there. We're going to put positive. We keep speaking positive things in existence. We're going to keep moving forward. We're going to keep making great content and producing quality and affordable dogs for the community. All right? See, a lot of people don't like the quality, a lot of people don't like the affordable word, but hey, it is what it is. My dogs are affordable. I've been around the block. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of breeders breeding dogs, and they're asking 35, 4K. Same dog I have. Same dog, right? They're asking 4 or 5K. You know what I mean? But I'm slashing my prices in half because I am a first-time breeder. Well, this is my second litter. I haven't put them on the market yet, so I'm still technically a first-time breeder, right? But like I said, I've been in the game a long time. I've studied the game before I got in it because I wanted to make sure before I got in it, I just wasn't going to lose, right? So I studied the dogs. I studied the structure. I studied the DNA, the color. I studied it all, right? Just to make my kennel one of the best kennels out, right? So right now, by us being a new kennel, there is people that is reluctant to buy pups because they don't think that I know what I'm doing, right? But then there's some people that are very smart. They've been in the dog game very long time, and they actually look at the pups and see the pups, and they say, man, that is a beautiful looking dog for the price that you're asking. Because I was asking what, 25? I was asking $3,000 originally, but I kind of dropped my price down to $2,500. And I work with certain people depending on their budget, you know what I mean? Because I like to see dogs go to good homes. So I potentially will skip breeding. I will skip giving the dog to a person that's going to pay $3,000 because he's not going to take care of him, versus, selling it to somebody that wants, say, I got $2,500 or $2,000, and I know you take care of your dogs. Guess what? You're going to get the dog before that guy's spending $3,000 that's not going to take care of them. You see what I'm saying? Because these are my children. I make sure that they're shots, they eat, they're dewormed, everything is there. You know what I mean? I make sure of it because I want to keep the business alive. I want to keep people coming back. You know what I mean? The word of mouth, because I'm a firm believer, if you sell somebody a beautiful looking pup and they go